Hey, it's Cole here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going over the Super Bowl, the big game, Super Bowl 57. All the names that you could give it, based off many variations. We're talking about that. The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. It's gonna be a good game. We're getting the two best teams from last year in this Super Bowl being taken place in Arizona, and it is the Sunday. So we're ready for that, but it also comes with a lot of sadness because it is the final game of the season, and then we have to go to the off season. So let's go ahead and talk about the Chiefs really quick. The Kansas City Chiefs finished 14-3 to become the number one seed in the AFC, like they always do, man. Heck of a year for them. Somehow they lost to the Colts, and they lost to the Bengals, and they lost to the Buffalo Bills. So two reasonable losses, but somehow lost to the Colts. And hey, the Chiefs are just doing their thing, the thing they've done for a very long time. The last 5 years, I believe, they were in the AFC Championship. I mean, it's been a streak of 5 years they've been in the AFC Championship. Won two Super Bowls, won one of them versus the 49ers. Now they're here. They have a chance to go ahead and win another one with Patrick Mahomes, and they very well could. Patrick Mahomes went ahead for 5,250 yards this past season, 41 touchdowns. Dude's a beast. He's like best quarterback in the league. Probably going to be the best quarterback of this generation. Obviously, we still got a few years to go on that, but dude's been a beast. And passing of the torch, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes. Even though Patrick Mahomes is 27, so it's not really passing him the torch. He's already got his 10-year, $500 million deal. But obviously, Patrick Mahomes doing what Patrick Mahomes does. Even if he has one leg, but obviously, when he has two healthy legs and ankles, he is one of the best players we have ever seen play this game, just talent-wise. Obviously, they got a generational type of tight end in Travis Kelce, 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns, an average of 12.12 yards per catch. Dude's insane. Like, he's not even, going, he doesn't even have, these big plays, these long play passes. No, sometimes it happens, but he's just, you can dink and dunk to him, and he can just get so much yak on that catch, which is insane. He's a tight end, he's 6'5". He's a big dude, but he can move. He can move at the age of 33 years old. And those are to be good. The two key players for this Chiefs team. Obviously, the defense is probably the biggest one, for just counting a whole just group. But it's going to be really interesting. So that's the Chiefs for you. The Philadelphia Eagles, man. Surprising to me and many other fans who the Eagles went 14-3. I didn't expect them to be this good. I expected them to win the division. But this good, I didn't believe it. They've again went 14-3. Had a big long streak of being undefeated that ended with my Washington Commanders. That's something I will always cherish for this season. And then lost to Dallas and New Orleans without Jalen Hurts. So it's like whatever. But they went 14-3. Beat San Francisco. Beat New York in the playoffs. And they're having a heck of a team. Obviously, Jalen Hurts, 3,700 yards, 22 passing touchdowns, only 6 interceptions. Had a heck of a year. If I can actually look at his rushing stats as well this year, he had 760 yards and 13 rushing touchdowns. Wow, it's insane. It really is. The way he's able to do it in the air and on the ground is insane. And no, he's not a system quarterback. Whatever, I like all this other stuff. Chris Sims was saying some wild stuff about Jalen Hurts, I think, yesterday or whatever. It's none of that's true. The Eagles system probably helps, but it doesn't mean that's the reason why he's succeeding like he is. But whatever, Jalen Hurts is doing his thing, obviously, with a great offensive A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, their running backs, and obviously they got the best offensive line in the NFL, so that definitely helps him. But obviously, he's a great talent, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Let's go to his defense, and Haason Reddick, who's had a heck of a year, made some clutch plays 2 weeks ago, pretty much. versus the San Francisco 49ers. He had 16 sacks this year, 5 forced fumbles, which would put him at first, and 16 sacks that would put him at second. So, dude, he's had a heck of a year, bro. He had a heck of a year coming off the edge, plus just in general a great Eagles defense with their cornerbacks and James Bradbury and Darius Slay, their linebackers. That defensive line is, it's nice. It's really good. And it's just going to be so interesting to see how the Chiefs trying to combat this defense, who has been absolutely amazing. So it's going to be really interesting, again, to see what happens. But this Eagles team, obviously, they're probably the most completed team in the NFL. They're going to be ready to battle, and they're going to have a good game. This is going to be a good game. So let's talk about the game a little bit more. And also, before we get into that, let's talk about this one stat. The Chiefs this year, 16-3 overall record, postseason included. The Eagles, 16-3 overall record. The Chiefs this year, 546 points scored. The Eagles this year, 546 points scored. For the Chiefs, 6 All-Pros, including Kelsey brothers and their QB. The Eagles this year, 6 All-Pros, including the Kelsey brothers and their QB. Chiefs, AFC's number 1 seed, and the Eagles, NFC number 1 seed. They're pretty much the same team. They're the same team. That's the problem. They're the same team. You got the 2 best teams who are the exactly same team. It's wild. It's really wild how this Super Bowl came to be, and I'm all here for it, and except that it is the Eagles, and I hate the Eagles. But so let's go ahead and talk about this game and who I think will win. I think it's gonna be a toss-up. It's gonna be a really big toss-up because, again, there's the 2 best teams. They're stat-wise, they're barely difference. There's no difference stat-wise. There's none. But if I had to go ahead and pick a team that's gonna win this year's Super Bowl, and I'll give a score projection, it will be the Kansas City Chiefs taking it home here in Glendale, Arizona, with a score of, I'll say, 30-25. I think that's there. We'll go 30-27. We'll go 30-27. And the Eagles, we'll say this. We'll say the Eagles will have a chance to win it at the end with about a minute left, and they fail to do so. Either it be an interception, they run out of time, or any of this. I think that's what's going to happen. And one of the big reasons why I picked the Kansas City Chiefs is just the experience at head coaching. Not players. I don't think that's going to affect it here. But head coaches. Andy Reid is the best head coach in the league right now. And so he's going to outcoach Nick Sirianni. And it's going to be really interesting because, obviously, Andy Reid also but he coached the Eagles at one point, won a Super Bowl with the Eagles. And Nick Sirianni, I don't know if you guys noticed, but he was on the Chiefs as well as an assistant coach of whatever it was. So it's going to be really interesting, but I think Andy Reid's going to get the better of Nick Sirianni, and the Chiefs are going to win this one. So hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. TikTok in the bio, my Twitter in the bio if you want to communicate with me more. And so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.